The Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Yankees. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And on the mound today, Bob Gibson.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go now? Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's through there for a strike. So we're underway in Game 1 of the World Series. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Foul tip, and he hangs on for strike 3. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
1 out, bases empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, bases empty. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. Matthews launched a pair of homers in his last game. 2 outs, bases empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikes.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab, Tom Glavine.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, Look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And ball one. Clavin, multi-time all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. And that one is in the dirt. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Olsen hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Siggy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game, more often than not, goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Into the bullpen and gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. Dick Allen will hit next. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Gehrig went off for 2 homers in his last game. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That is the inning. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the World Series on the show. Game 1 of the World Series.
The designated hitter.
So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Chipper Jones. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. That one at triple digits.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosted the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So down to the plate for Atlanta, David Justice. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant, it doesn't even seem possible. On the corner for a strike.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Going to count 1-2. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Next offering way off the plate. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Now at the plate, number 9. Ball one there. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand, and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Preston Wilson next up for the Braves. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. 2 outs. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the veteran second baseman, Alex Bregman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next offering upstairs. swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Back to work. And that skips into dirt. Ramirez matched a homer in his last game. And that's down and away. 2-0. Misses outside. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the play was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And next. For New York, Babe Ruth. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around second is Ramirez. Coming home. Plays the plate, and they cut him down.
Batting seven, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
And now here is Jorge Posada. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Posada went deep in his most recent game. Ruth, the runner at second with 1 away. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. That's inside.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And up next for New York, Derek Jeter. Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna after it. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. Back in New York, here's a big power threat. Matt Olson.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And that one misses up and in. Now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. That's out to center field. Gwynn should have this one. Nabs it, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. Outfield playing straight up now. Outside low, 1-0. Acuna with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
That one misses. Now 3-1. And Acuna will take his base.
Take your base.
Next for Atlanta,
Ellie De La Cruz next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Now move to first. Acuna back in standing. De La Cruz, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Check on the runner. Acuna back easily. And that's the second disengagement now. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. He shoots one out to right. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. And next for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews. His first at bat was a strikeout. And takes low for ball 1. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the World Series. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. Matthews gone on the play. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's the Braves DH, Chipper Jones. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that one wrapped foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the gap. And that keeps the inning alive. Digging in, David Justice. Caught looking his first time up. Pickoff throw. And he's back in standing. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. Foul ball.
That's the ball.
Way high there. 2-2. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
Count is full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Now, Tony Gwynn. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. And that's outside.
1-0.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the
Now
strike
batting,
zone,
the
especially with
right
2 strikes,
fielder,
if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the
Williams.
plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That one way inside.
1-1.
On the ground. And foul ball. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Allen in the box now. No balls and a strike. Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base. And now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And that one is lifted in the air. Justice has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, and our score remains 2-1. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, number 9. The pitch. Gets the call. 0-1.
You know, these Braves do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And the count is filled up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Walked his first time. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strikes him out with 100.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Alex Bregman. There's a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind a play. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Nothing here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Bottom 4. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. That one off the mark, ball 1. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed murderer's row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those murderer's row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories. While Ruth hit these high, towering fly balls out of the park, Gehrig just crushes line drives into the stands. I mean, he hit absolute bullets.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Garrett aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out towards left center. Wilson moving under it. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Is the designated hitter. Babe Ruth doubled his first time up.
Ruth.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first-pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped. And Acuna able to make the grab. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Posada in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And foul ball. Two outs.
Ball.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gibson back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's in there. Counts full, 3-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
But he's got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Late on that fastball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bob Gibson is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, out. 2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But the solo shot stretches there. Game 1 of the World Series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Strike on the inside corner.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
That's too low. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It
Now
passed
batting,
right through the
center
heart of the
fielder,
strike zone.
Tony.
He just couldn't get the bat on it. When you
Win.
strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
That one fouled off. The Braves leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is a bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Bernie Williams. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Henderson off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Next offering misses. And now 3-0. Dick Allen waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And that's fouled off. Man at second. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. One left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Jones, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Now 2-0. And that's a little high. That one misses.
Nope, that's
so
ball
lead off
Runner,
walk.
take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So digging in, David Justice. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Clase checks the runner. Jones gets back easily. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. And they add a pair. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Next to hit, number 9. He swings and fouls one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now in for the Braves, Preston Wilson. He is struck out, and he is walked. comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 63, Smith.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's a ball.
1-2.
Tried the sweeper. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Posada down to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Dick Allen. Just missed. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Pitch misses, ball 2. And a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him taut. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, the first baseman.
Man at first, and next for New York, Lou Gehrig. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Allen, the lead runner, out at second. Garrett at first with no outs. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. High fly ball, right field. Acuna there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball could be 2. The flip, they get 1. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball is going to wind up out of play. Jorge Posada. Digs in now. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
2 outs.
1-1.
And 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. That ends the inning. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Inside.
No, that's inside.
And that's ball 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
That one
Count
missed.
is full.
In the air, left field, down the line. Henderson running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The kick, the 3-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The right fielder, number 13.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Manager out of the dugout. On the mound now, Billy Wagner.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And the first offering is not close. Movement in the Yankees pen. Eric Gagne preparing to come on if needed. Gilbert warming up as well. That's down and in. Base is empty, one away. Here in the late stages of game one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the inside corner for a strike. That one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And next for Atlanta, Elly De La Cruz. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Step off, throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Acuna leads off first with 1 away. And that one got a piece of him.
Batter, take your base.
And now Eddie Matthews. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. To Gary, in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Tidy work. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez. So digging in, Derek. Jeter. The Yankees looking to rally. Swung on, belted. Justice going back. And that ball is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 5-3.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
0-1.
Yeah.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Corrals it, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that's outside. 1-0. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Ripped to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for New York, Bernie Williams. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like
Ricky runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. With the tying run at the plate, here in the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Dick Allen stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a foul out of play.
he's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
The tying run at the plate. Ripped into center, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That's the ball. Outside.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's a ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ramirez in the box now, takes strike. chopper rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees 4. Back in the Bronx. Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate, Chipper Jones. Wagner back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So up next, David Justice. He's already homered in this game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's the ball.
Up and in, and a count 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the Atlanta catcher. 1 for 3. And here comes the Yankees.
Pitching for the Yankees, number 83, Eric Yankees.
And that's in the dirt. Gagne, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Outfield playing straight up now. Ground ball left side. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Braves get one on the big fly. It's a 2-run.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now, new pitcher on the mound. As we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Drew Rasmussen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
High fly ball out to left field. Justice under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's outside. The Braves up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run at the plate. That's way outside. And the count even 1-1. And fouled off. And that one is inside. That one hit to right. Brings it in. Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees. Known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Posada off of first with 2 away. Fouled off to the right. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Alex Bregman. Gagne, 27 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Pulls that one foul. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball right side. Garrett throws to first in time. Now one gone in the 9th. Here's Matt Olson down.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Stays alive. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Acuna now. Flips the corner. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Jeff Hoffman.
These are the spots. Relievers really make a name for themselves late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Henderson leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground, right side. Makes a sliding stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys... this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And now Bernie Williams. Swing and a miss. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of game 1. Ricky on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Allen in the box, lays off for ball 1. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in game 1 of the World Series.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Henderson over at second, 1 down. Strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, big strikeout right there. Maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly. what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And here is Lou Gehrig. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one misses. They're down 3-1.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
De La Cruz on to first. Ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the World Series on the road.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.